on a million, really I'm glad I'm alive. Shit, I could've died, I could've starved, but I ate up they hate, and I swallowed my pride.
Hey now, say now, what's up solar system, it's your girl Writeous, and today we are here with another segment of Cuties and Cocktails Hot Topic. Of course I'm Otis, ain't nobody come to see me, but this is my cutie for today, also the 9th lady poet in the world as of this past week, so we want to congratulate her. Do you want to tell them what name you would like to go by, or is there an alias, or do you want to go by your name?
You can just call me Sam.
Sam I am. All right, Sam, would you care to tell the people what you're drinking?
I'm drinking a tornado margarita.
Okay, and I have a strawberry and mango margarita. All right, it's what I had last time. Don't judge me, because next time I'm gonna switch it up for y'all. Y'all ain't gonna know the difference, all right? Also, I have, I don't know what it's called. It's queso, but it's mixed with the Mexican sausage in there, and I just wanted to be able to dip it, you know, to get something in my system. So that's all that is, and she has queso over to the side as well. What was the topic that you pulled? What number did you choose?
I chose number 9.
Number 9, interesting. I wonder why.
I wonder why.
So
I love that number.
So when you choose the number 9, what is that question?
What's your idea of a mate working for it?
Okay. I wonder, is it in quotation too, or just working?
Ooh.
Let's see. You're the cutie. Go ahead. Tell me.
Okay. It could be a lot of different things.
Okay.
It can be my attention, my time, my body. So that's just to name a few things. So I feel like my idea of a mate working for it is consistency.
Okay.
And to be consistent, you just have to be able to keep the vibe going. Like we have to communicate. We have to go out, like do things interesting. Like you should want to apply pressure because I'm pressured. You know what I'm saying? So in that, you'll have to show the effort and be, consistent in your approach.
Okay, so what's your expectation from day one of that? Like, what does that look like on day one? Are you the kind of person, I'm learning her a little bit off camera, y'all, so sometimes I'm gonna say things with a smile before I actually say them. Are you the kind of person where he hits you up and you take a long time to respond on purpose? And if so, why? Or 2, you're one of those that want him, he just got your number outside and he wants to call you tomorrow or hit you up tomorrow. What happens from there? Like, what does that look like working for you from that aspect? Like,
I'm not the type of person that gives someone my number and then I take a long time to respond.
Okay.
However, I do reciprocate the same energy. So in the event that he messages me, he's like, hey, what's up, love? How's your day going? And I respond in a timely manner, and then I don't get a response for a few hours, or what I don't consider a timely manner.
Okay.
I will then reciprocate that energy.
Okay.
Because I feel like you make time for what you want. You know what I'm saying? But it's too early to tell. So you said early on.
Yeah.
So that's me early on in the stages. Like in the latter half of the stages, then, I'm probably just not going to do anything.
He should know better later on in the
He
stages.
should definitely know better.
But in the early stages, there's no way for him to know yet, what kind of person he's dealing with, right? Early on, a guy does not know, or a woman, or whoever your suitor is, they do not know what you are about, what you require, or any of that. So that is the stage where we are patient with them. I do know a lot of people that, if a guy wants to text them the same day, like he met them earlier that evening, and that night he's like, let me see what she's about. I want her to forgive me, because honestly, guys are probably thinking this woman can probably get numbers all day. You do sometimes want to be like, okay, I want to show that I'm a very important suitor. Like I need to be high ranked. So how do I do that other than just showing consistency from the back? But then for some women, depending on the woman, that is a lot. Like that could be overwhelming because she is used to, okay, I'm gonna wait a few days, or they need to wait. So go ahead, sis.
I feel like if I do conjure up the courage to give you my number, use it. I feel like if you wait a few days even, like the next day, understandable, cool. You don't want to be weird.
Right.
Too strong.
Mm-hmm.
But if you wait a few days, I'm like, what was the point of me giving you my number? Cause let me say this personally.
Okay.
I went to the mall recently.
Okay.
A guy asked me my number. Fine.
What's this?
He really was fine. On everything I love. He was good looking. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, shit. Well, at first I went like, yeah, you can have my number. But I was just, I'm trying to shop. So he like stopped me and he was like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. I was trying to see if, I could get to know you. What's your name? I gave him my name and then, I was just chilling. He was about to ask for my number and I was like, yeah, kind of iffy. But then he said, please let me have your number. He said, please don't say no.
Oh, respect.
So I was like, you know what? Here you go. You're good looking and you came with, like a respectable approach.
Right.
Like I really appreciate the way you came to me, sir. So yeah, here's my number.
But were you digging him at all?
That's what I'm finna get to.
Okay.
The motherfucker did not use the number. So what the fuck was the point? I just feel like it was a waste of my energy to give you my number.
Was this
You
recent?
said please.
Was this recent?
Yeah.
You may have some things going on this week.
This week? No, this was like, okay, recent as in.
Well, I don't know.
It's been a month.
Okay, yeah, that's too long. A month is too long because I would have forgotten about you by then. And I also think you're not interested. A month is way too long, guys. Like, you see a beautiful woman, you can't be the only one looking at that woman. So if you get the right person, then guess what? You just got, bamboozled out of a woman that could have been your actual mate or soulmate even if you had just done the appropriate steps. She's saying he was bad.
He did text me, of course, and call me and stuff. However,
Y'all stay leaving out stuff.
You know what I'm saying? My thing is, it just didn't match up to him saying, please let me have your number, because when he did finally hit me up, it was like, what you doing every 5 minutes? And I'm like, doing the same thing that I was doing 5 minutes ago when you asked me.
Which brings me to my next point. I'm a poet, so I don't run out of options as far as when I give those women those good morning texts. It's never really good morning. I feel like good morning seems so redundant to me in that everyone is doing it. So I feel like as a person, not just trying to be different, but you gotta come at her with something else because she got 10 other good mornings in her messages. So you gotta do something different. What would you recommend for the guys or suitors watching? Give them some advice on things that they can say or do differently instead of a good morning, beautiful. Because everybody getting good morning, black queen. Give me something else. Is there any other thing that you would respond to?
Definitely a good morning is okay.
Okay.
But it just has to be personal to whatever our relationship is. Like
Yeah.
when it gets into those copy and paste type good mornings that it looks like, then it becomes a little iffy. Like if every morning you're like, good morning, beautiful, who else are you saying that to? You know what I'm saying? But if you say good morning, Bria,
Sam.
good morning, Sam, don't have a good day, don't let these people get in your way type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like an affirmation for the morning is fine.
Right, something positive might be fine, but also if y'all have any insiders, I know this is fairly newer, but if you got any insiders, women usually think that's cute when I remember something, so maybe that's something that guys can do as well. Like, guys, it's just that if you copied and paste that message to 6 or 7 other women, and there's nothing wrong with it because you technically are putting in more effort than someone not trying at all. But and then if you're not exclusive with someone, we can't really blame them for shooting their shots. Those are that many more shots that could go in that basket, and that's how I look at it. So, what advice would you give a guy trying to work to get you? What advice could you give him right now? Trust me, he's watching.
Trust me, he's watching. To get Sam, I am. You would have to, just be yourself. And that sounds so cliche.
Mm-hmm.
However, you can tell when someone's not being genuine. You know what I mean? So if your intentions are your main goal and your intentions are to just get into Sam's pants, you know what I mean? I can easily pick up on that. You know what I mean? Like your energy will put that into the atmosphere, and I can be able to understand that. You know what I mean? So if you do have different intentions and your intentions are well, and you do want to pursue me, then I would just say consistency.
My hand has consistently been up.
Sorry.
That's an example of what you should do. Wait patiently. You know.
Let me say what I got to say.
Yeah, you gotta let her hear her out, gentlemen. You know, she has something on her mind. Long day after work, she wants to talk. Let her listen.
I just got done selling these drugs.
Because of what she do. If I didn't know what you did, it would have been so cut out of this. You too. There's not the thing that you're thinking. Wait, but what I was thinking, I must have got what I was about to say. She comes with a sense of humor, which is good, guys. You said if they're just trying to get into Sam's pants, right? Mm-hmm. Is that such a bad thing? And no, before you crucify me, guys, hear me out, because it's not even who I am. If you knew me, you know that ain't even what I aim for first. But what I was going to say was, if that is a guy's or someone's intention, first off, does that count them out immediately? Because what if that's what you're on? You know that I'm on what you're on saying, yeah. And I'm not. And that's not to say anything about the woman, but it's just to say, what if right now I just went through a heartbreak? I'm not trying to go through a whole nother one right away. I may want to have fun. Someone like me, I never went through that fun stage or that whole stage that people talk about. I missed it. And I missed it because I was busy trying to be a lover, like love genuinely one person. And that's kind of how I got around. But now people are like, Writeous, you need to sow your royal oats, for lack of better terms. They're like, you need to get out there more, and you need to don't take it so serious. And that's the thing, we only live a certain amount of, we only get so much time on this earth. Why would I not, if I see the woman that I want, why would I not just pursue her and then, trying to see what the life with her would be like and see if that's what she genuinely wants back. Now, if there's a whole phase, or let me not call it that, because I don't really like the term, but is it out of the question for a guy to approach you if that's all he's interested in, if he tells you up front? That's what I want to say.
Not out of the question. I'll say that because the energy could be reciprocated. If I were in a place where I just wanted the same thing that you wanted, fine. If you pretend to be something that you're not for that goal, then that's where I have my issue. If that makes sense, you don't gotta lie, Craig.
You don't.
Basically, if you wanna get into Sam's pants, then say that. And if I want to let you, then I will let you. And in the event that I don't want to let you, then I'm not gonna let you. It's simple. It's not that hard. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like men, they're telling their bros, I met this little, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know what I'm trying to say? I met this little junt.
Yeah.
I'm in Memphis. Met this little junt, and I'm just trying to whoop the whoop. You know what I'm saying? But to the little junt, he applying pressure. He's probably taking her on dates. He's texting her good morning. He's texting her good night. He's messaging her throughout the day or calling her throughout the day in order to get the goods. That makes sense? But the whole time, she's thinking it's this thing, but he's on the other half like, yeah.
Is it possible for a man to take you on a few dates, genuinely enjoy your time enough to want to spend it with you, and still try to get the goods at the end? Is that too, I get what you're saying, because sometimes it's perceived as, okay, you're working for it. You know what I'm saying? No. What if I genuinely just enjoy time with Sam, and then, maybe I do want to go out. Sam has good combo. So if you lacking that in your history and somebody comes along with that, but you really ain't feeling them enough yet to be pursuing them, you just want to get the goods, but at the same time get the goods, and then it's a person that you can chill with. Hey, you want to watch the game? Hey, you want to do this? Some women come with that, and it's just a appreciation to want to be around them. Still, your goal isn't marriage yet, but you still just kind of on some let's kick it because I like how you kick it stuff.
It's situational. Because a man could meet me, Sam, any day and be like, you know what? I just want to have sex with Sam only.
Okay.
First impression. But then he meets me and he's like, dang, she's all that. You know what I mean? Like, she's more than just beautiful. Like, she has the, you know what I'm saying? The personality to back it up, the talent to back it up.
Right.
So he's probably wowed and he's like, you know what? I changed my mind. So it's situational, of course. Especially when you come in contact with your girl. You feel me?
Not your girl.
That's all I...
And it is situational. Women are all different. We're all different, right? And some women, we can be offended that someone just genuinely wants to hang with us. That's it. They see us just like a homegirl. Then there's some women that they cross that boundary a little bit more, where you can see them seriously, but then you're like, not yet though, because you're not ready yet. And don't put that on her. If you're not ready, don't take her through the motion for no reason. And that's what a lot of women are really asking, that you don't take me through the motions, when you can really just say, I want, you know, some bedroom time. And that's it, because at that moment, you just never know who you're talking to. They may want that too. I'm never putting myself in a position to lie to a woman like that. Like, if you know that that's all you want, you deal with it situationally.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, Sam is a different being than I am, and I am a different being than Sam is. So when you come at us, you cannot ever come at us the same way. It's never gonna work. Good morning messages might work for Sam, but they don't work for me, or vice versa. You get what I'm saying? And good morning is just basically saying that when I got up this morning, I did think about you. You know what I mean? Women do want to know that that's a security there. There's like, okay, they thought about me. They could, even if they copied and pasted to 10 other women, they could have left you off of that. They didn't have to put you in there. They could have just said, because you know, and we deal with that. It's not like we don't have options in our phone. We got options, folks. You know, and when you have options, you're like, okay, from these options, who am I going to take serious? That's how we look at that. Like, who am I going to take serious? Like, for example, if somebody's on their IG or our Facebook and they're on our comment sections or some stuff, sometimes we don't necessarily give comments back to everyone. I watch women do this. Let me tell you another thing that breaks my heart when y'all do this. Y'all will comment to everybody under y'all post. Get to that one person, you skip over commenting to that one person, and then go to the next people. I saw this recently too, and it wasn't even on anything that I did. I just saw it, and I'm just like, why are you doing that? It's clear to anybody looking at that either y'all got something going on, or y'all feeling some kind of way about each other right now, and y'all trying to, you know, purposely do that, or you just annoyed by that person and you like, I don't like that person and I don't want to say anything to them to egg them on, you know what I mean, with conversation. I'm not gonna lie, that's kind of how I watch how y'all do.
I drink to that.
Okay, so that's a no contest, guys. She's not contesting to that
At all.
Women, why do y'all do that? What the hell? Why would you do that to somebody? I watched this.
I'll say this. Everybody doesn't deserve a rebuttal.
Okay.
Everybody doesn't deserve your attention. I have men that come into my especially on Facebook. I don't even get on Facebook unless it's for my family or, you know what I'm saying? For some poetry. Like, I don't really get on Facebook. So when people be in my messenger, I might read it. And I be forgetting that it says read. Girl, I had this one guy tell me, he was like, oh my God, I just think you're so beautiful. I read it, of course. Didn't go look at his page, didn't go do my research, and I just didn't respond. He messaged me back 10 minutes later. It was like, you have an ugly personality. I said that you were beautiful. You said nothing back. I was like, what?
Guys, you're taking that personal now.
No,
Like,
they really are. And here's what you will not do.
okay.
You will not make it feel like I'm obligated to say thank you. Like, I've been, and this is not on no cocky stuff, like, women know that they're beautiful. So it's like, when you tell them, don't, you know what I'm saying? She doesn't always have to respond. Because we already know. That makes sense? Like, it sounds so.
It makes sense, but the communication major in me is like, it doesn't cost you anything to go that extra mile to say,
thank you. All right.
No, that's just a me thing.
However,
because y'all be getting beside y'allself. Y'all fine women be.
My thing is, I'll probably look at something and be like, okay, cool. And mind you, it's Facebook, it's Messenger. Like,
True.
I don't get on there. So if I see it, I'm just like, yeah, no Nobody knows me. If I don't get on Facebook, how in the hell is so many people in my damn messengers? I don't understand that part, but it is what it is.
Right. They still see you.
Oh, okay.
Because you don't get on there. That Facebook algorithm is going to let them see you. You're like me. How we post.
Y'all post for me on Facebook.
Mm-hmm. We, as poets and performing artists, we post in a way where it's going to get a little bit more attention than someone not posting at all. So that's why you're going to forever be in the algorithm a little bit higher.
I didn't know that I wasn't going to get back to him and be like, thank you, later.
He probably know you, women like you.
He messed up his opportunity by saying, I have an ugly personality, and that's not true.
I agree.
I just wasn't in the space to respond at the time.
I agree that he messed that up. He spoke too soon. But I also agree that I watched... Y'all will send somebody in that damn DM or in that inbox for days and for weeks, for months. That's when people like us should get the hint that clearly this person isn't into you. Now I get hints like that. But at first I was like, I didn't do anything wrong, girl. I'm like a decent person. Like, why would you not respond? Some women are just juggling so many other people.
Or just things.
It's
not people. It's things. And that's
or you could not be interested too, right?
That too.
Can you say it?
I can definitely say it.
So, guy, whoever you are, we didn't owe you any responses, but since you want to say that she's this and that, she can say to you, I'm not interested.
And then
you really gonna make her, you really gonna call her some names after that.
Yeah, I've had that happen. This one guy sent me like 5-page paragraph message talking about how I should change my mind because he's the one for me. I'm like, well, I said thank you, love. You know what I'm saying? He was like, oh my God, you're so beautiful, you this and that. Like, he gave me the whole spiel about why he wanted me, which is great. You know, I just wasn't interested. I was like, you know, I'm not interested, love, but I really think that you're a nice guy, and I hope that you find someone who is equally invested in you as you are in me.
That's fair, guys.
5-page paragraph message later, he busts us out and he's like, this is you make the wrong decision and blah, 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 and you shouldn't be so mean. And I'm like, men feel entitled often, and they think that women owe them the respect that they don't give us. Come on, somebody. I'm gonna put that in a poem, and then I'm gonna be #1 poet in the world.
That's a good one. I mean, you on your way. You're definitely gonna get there. But until you do, men, no one owes you anything. Just like women, no one owes us anything, right? You treat people how you either want to be treated or how you feel like they should be treated in the moment. Now, that doesn't mean we always get it right. We're human beings. We're gonna get it wrong sometimes in how we communicate with people. But give us that. You know what I mean? Give us that. She's saying that there are certain things that maybe there is a turn off. Maybe they're not interested. I feel like when there is a no interest there, women should, or men, whoever it is dealing at the time, should go ahead and say that. Or that, hey, I'm seeing other people, or I'm not interested in dating at the moment. Not that you owe anyone an explanation, but that keeps that creep or that person that you're perceiving as a creep who's being persistent really what you want. And if that was the right person, you would want those things. But because at that moment that's not who you're into, it would keep them 7 messages from now from being all up in your inbox if you would just tell them up front, you know, hey, but that doesn't mean they're not going to come back.
It's definitely true. I do feel like, me personally, I am honest and upfront in those situations. Like, I'll be like, you know, thank you so much, you know, because I'm not a mean person. I'm not one of those mean girls that's like, I'm not responding to do. Like, I don't have that trait about me. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not nobody to be that type of person. Yeah, I'm not.
She's somebody.
So, I would never do that. But, what the hell was I saying?
You know, nobody.
I'm pointing to my radio because
they did me last time. I forgot my age. on camera. I was like, I'm 36, 37.
How old are you?
Oh, I know now. Because look, this ain't gone.
Oh, you know how old you are?
36, I'll be 37 in September. And we gonna party.
Period.
And we gonna party. We gonna have fun.
Period. You know how old I am?
Can I say it?
Yeah.
Is it 26?
Yeah.
Teammate, this is my poetry teammate. Of course I know your age.
I'll be 27, you know. Don't pass me no white lighters.
You're not gonna give them the win? Huh? When will you be 27? You just stopped.
Oh, on the first day of summer. You're welcome.
Sam, that is not enough evidence. The first day of summer, many moons ago.
The very first day of summer,
okay.
when your calendar says the first day of summer, it is my birthday. Okay.
Copyright. So we got.
Oh, my bad.
So we gotta go look up what the birthday of summer is. You can't just tell us on this camera. Okay, make them work for it.
The very first day.
I'm working for mine. I'm gonna go find out because I got throw some parties and some stuff.
Throw some D's on there.
Throw some D's. So far we are learning what work for it means, and we also are learning that it means different things to different people. It's just different for a woman like a woman, you know? It's not the same when there's a woman requiring a man to work for her than it is a woman who's used to being a dominant working for someone. So it's like, it's always a different world for us. I'm just gonna say stay true to yourself, because at the end of the day, that's the only person that you have to live with. If your mate goes on or leaves, or if your mate is not who you need them to be at that moment, guess who you live with at the end of the day? You sleep with you. And then you wake up to you. And guess what? That person doesn't want to be miserable. That person doesn't want to have all these conflicting things going on. You want to be at peace with yourself. So I'm just saying that even if no one is working for it, sis, or working for it, bro, then you just have to understand that you got another life that you need to be living. And in that life, you need to be goal-getting, goal-setting, doing all the things that you need to do to make yourself whole. We're not after what makes another person whole. We all done with that phase of our life, you know? At this point, that's not what we're doing. What is it going to take for someone to work for it for you? You got to write that down. You got to know. But don't carry that list around so tightly that you forget that we're all humans and everyone's not going to get it to your specifications. You know, some of us going to miss the mark, but could be right for you. You know what I mean? I may not know how to approach Sam. You know what I mean? But until this interview, I didn't know it all. You get what I'm saying? So you don't know until you ask. But two, they're going to play hard. Guys, they're gonna play hard. They always play hard. I mean, say something like, is that a hand raise? In class, you need to put up one hand like in church, cause this look like booyah. Yes, ma'am.
I got something to say.
Okay.
In the event that someone is listening or watching,
they are
to be able to get in touch with Sam.
Okay.
I'll say this. Yeah, we'll say.
Yeah, I guess you've been telling me how.
Oh,
how to you.
You just have to have some type of drive about yourself. Like, it's more than just being consistent. Like, I have to be able to look at a person that wants to be interested in me and be like, you know what, that person motivates me to be a better me. Like, I want to be around them because I only want to be around people that make me a better me.
Okay.
So if I feel like I can gain something from you, and not as in money, it has to be like something else that you have to offer, like motivation every day. If that your gift is talking to people and making them feel reassured in themselves, like I want to be around that. I want to be around someone who gets money and it's like, you know what, this is how you do it, type stuff. I don't want to be around those type of people. I don't want to be around people who don't know. Every time I ask, you know, what are your goals in life? I don't know.
Right.
Or what are you doing currently? I don't know. What are your intentions with me? I don't know. Like I want to have these conversations. Like what are we doing?
There's some
even if we are just friends. Friends. I want the same things for my friends.
Right.
Like, to be able to have an impact on my life for the better, for our betterment.
Right.
Yeah.
And friends, the thing about that is, I think that friendships should be given the same chance as you give guys and that you give people that you're dating. And a lot of times we don't do that. We give the people that we're loving on more opportunities to mess up than we do the friends, because we're like, friends supposed to know better.
Yeah.
Versus you would chase a man all the way to another continent, but a woman that's your friend, you would be like, you know what, no, I ain't effing with her anymore because she crossed me. But the dudes can mistreat you all day long and you sit there and stay at his beck and call, and that's what I do not respect. Because if you're gonna do it all the way around. You know what I mean? And we are hard on our friends. We're hard on our friends because we think they're supposed to know better. What is your mate supposed to know?
Better.
Even better. He been all up and through you. We're supposed to know better, y'all, and we give the wrong. It's not that we're giving the wrong people chances, but we're not really self-evaluating where we could prolong these friendships and prolong the relationships. You can do both. You know, you can still have that friend that you went through the fire and the wire with, but guess what? You came out on top. Same thing is with the guy. Maybe the dude and you weren't at the same level in the beginning, but you decided, you know what? I'm gonna stick this thing out. So I'm gonna say working for anything, it should be mutual, whether it be in a friendship or whether it be in a relationship. Because you need more than that person that you love it, you know, that you're in bed with all the time. You need someone else that when you leave the bedroom that can also motivate you too. You don't need just the one that, that's doing it right or hitting it right. You guys, we gotta start snapping out of those spells of
you cannot be stigmatized, ladies. Because it is easy to come into.
Why did you have to say it like that?
Come in.
Right, you're a poet. Why did you have to say it like that?
But it's easy to be stigmatized. And just take it from me. I'm not gonna tell y'all my business.
Sorry, Miss Shayna, if you're watching.
It's easy. You know what I'm saying? You cannot be that type of person. You have to be able to draw the line at some point. And the lines cannot be congruent.
Y'all into math? Y'all know I hate math, but some words that I'm gonna know. Because like some words I wanna know. She threw that math at me like I was gonna be. But she's right, y'all. And the thing is, I just wish everybody well on their journey. Whatever that is for you. Don't feel so judged by people that you don't pursue whatever that is that you like. But also keep in mind that people are human at the end of the day. That's not an excuse, because I hear that human thing just being thrown around. But when I throw it around, I mean, we got to get down to the heart of the matter. And that's that we got one life. You know, we only die once, right? We need to get that right with people, not just with the people that we're loving. And that's where we kind of get it wrong. I feel a snap coming on. I'm just gonna do it just because I feel like my teammate was trying to, you know.
Because you be spitting.
Okay, y'all. You know, I'm
like she's spitting in everyday life, not just on stage. Like this girl, right? She really speaks fluid poetry. I don't understand how she does it. I have to write.
I'm motivated by people like her. I see her get up there. Y'all saw me post recently her sleeping pictures. She was sleeping almost everywhere we went. If the only thing I missed was her standing up sleeping. Oh, the vampire sleeping. And that's the thing. I admired it because the reason I was able to capture that is because I looked at her and I said, this is a worker. You know what I mean? Like, she's going to put in that work, and she's going to put in the kind of work that I need. And that's why I'm so thankful that God allowed us to cross paths, because, you know, I was praying for someone that has what she has. I just didn't know what to call it. So when you talk to God, He hears your heart even if you don't know what to call it. So whatever that mate is that you want, you might not know what to call it, but they're there. And guess what? Over 8 billion people. 8 billion people on Earth. You tripping over one? Rico ain't doing right.
It's how many fishes in the sea, and you know how big the sea is.
But you want the shark, because I want the shark.
You know how much
the sea is
water
big.
is uncovered and undiscovered.
There's so many bodies under that sea.
It's so much everything.
Yeah.
Unbeknownst to us, we don't know what the hell going on.
Mermaids.
So do not, in other words, don't get caught up in just this one little fish that had been discovered already. You don't want no already discovered fish. You want to be able to discover your own. You want to be able to go deep diving in the sea in your submarine and to be able to find your own fish that nobody else has had.
And somebody may have had my fish out there. I'm just saying,
well,
give her some experience or some loving. So when she gets to me, she good. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't leave my fish.
You gotta teach her everything.
No, and she might teach me some things. So I ain't that person.
You ain't gotta get your own fish. You just gotta be able to get your own fish. Listen, mindset thing.
Don't let her drink and make her think she deep. Because if Rose was here,
if Rose was here, she'll be like, yeah, that was stupid.
She's gonna say both of us stupid right now. Y'all, our poetry teammate, Rose, she think we be ganging up on her. We love you, Rose.
We do be ganging up on her.
We do.
should stop.
And we do. No, we don't.
But it's
stop. It's fun. It's so much fun. Then you get on the board. Like, she wasn't on board with me last trip. What was it, Birmingham?
Yes.
She went on board with me then, but I swear to y'all, when we went to Texas, a whole new Sam came out.
True.
Animal Crossing.
I shouldn't be as impressionable,
but you know what?
it was fun. It definitely. I understand where you be coming from.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
So I had to join in on it.
She did, and I'm not an all bad influence. You know what I'm saying? I'm a good trouble. It's the good trouble where we don't wish harm on anybody. We just be having fun, and that's what it's supposed to be. But Rose, I'm gonna put her little YouTube information on here. Give her a few subscribers so she can forgive us for adding that.
Because she be what's she be doing?
Animal Crossing. She be on there doing Animal Crossing. She was like, Righteous, I don't know if I'm gonna get if the subscribers gonna like this because it's a video game. Sis be having me hooked.
Nah, sis needs to keep doing what she doing.
Give sis a hand clap so she will think.
I love Rose.
Her information will be on the screen right here, somewhere in there.
Up here, because it's a cute area.
Yeah, that's a cute, and it's empty over there. Well, I might put it on the table. I don't know yet. But I just want to thank Sam for coming because honestly, y'all, we never know where these Cuties and Cocktails are going to lead. All I know is that it's going to be a baddie in my seat. To me,
let me show them how bad I am.
Go
Can
ahead,
I do that?
Do what you finna do.
I might not be as cute as I am when I stand there.
Y'all, Miss Sheena, I'm not looking. I'm just not looking because her mama is not finna.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't move my hands, y'all. Y'all look her out, okay? I don't know what it looks like, but I'm gonna zoom in and I'm gonna slow mo. Do them a little something. I'm not looking, Miss Sheena. I'm looking at the what? Innocent.
I'm just kidding. I thought I was cute, but then I
She
stood
cute.
up and I was like,
No, Bria, you cute.
Okay, hold on, like this side.
Ooh, that's a cute pose, right? All right, y'all, we gotta cut it because we got y'all too much. If y'all can't handle what we gave y'all can't digest that. Ain't nothing else we can tell you. You can tell people where they can find you or what you do.
I am Sam. My mom calls me Sam. That is really my name.
Is she really?
Yes, that's my real name. In real life.
We're gonna talk in a minute.
Yeah. So my name is Sam. You can follow me on Instagram at Bria, BREA _Bria with 3 E's. Big Bria if you nasty. And I'm also Bria Madison on Facebook.
All right, and I'm gonna have all her information in the link below it. So y'all go follow her, y'all. Good person, good soul. I'm glad we met at Kentucky. A lipstick wars. So we were slamming against each other. She ended up taking second place, and I got third place. Roddy for the first place, and we had a good y'all. Sometimes we're in slams and competition, but I swear to y'all, it doesn't even feel like it. We feel like we love and appreciate each other so much. She was in my dressing room. You know, that's how I met her. You know?
Irony, right?
The irony, and it wasn't no hate, it wasn't no anything. It was just like, I like what this person brings to the table. I never in a million years thought, I didn't know she was gonna move back to Memphis because at the time she was in Nashville, y'all. So I didn't know how the cards were, I didn't know how anything was gonna align. I just knew that when she got here, it was over. I told God, that's her, you know, and he told me that's her. And I knew it was certain things that I was praying for in a teammate. She came with it, and she comes with it. So I want y'all to stay on the lookout for us. It's Traveling Poets. You know, we'll be across the globe in a state near you. And if you guys are trying to do any battles with us, and it don't have to be battles. We do features, we do open mics, wherever y'all want to invite us.
But if you want a battle,
but if you want it,
you can get it.
You can get it.
And that's on Mariana Little Lamb.
And whatever else she had in that backyard. Rose, what else did she have in that backyard? You know, Rose knows she gonna say
Rose.
She gonna say some scripture. If she ain't gonna say nothing else, she gonna say some scripture. Romans. In Romans, when I try to do good, evil follows me looking at it. I'm sorry. Cut.
I didn't say that.
Rose, she gave me the script before we started. I know it's my world, you know it's my world, but it really isn't a world without y'all in it, because y'all keep it spinning, and you already know the rest. Hey now, say now. And we're out. Tequila Mexican Bar and Grill. Y'all gotta come there. Have one in Cordova as well as Jackson. And she's just coming with our ticket. Come on, bring it to me. All right, y'all, we're out.
And I took a year and supported my guys. They did it really big. Now I'ma eat till I bust it the side. I'ma go pick a lick.